season to a questionable one for Buffalo and for Seattle, who has some outstanding players on defense. Look, they're not going to stretch the field unbelievably on offense, but if you start the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens, Brian Billick. He started Scott Mitchell. He started Stoney Case. Now he starts Tony Banks. And early on, Banks to Justin Armour. It's Blood Banks on Halloween. And the Ravens lead it 7-0. Now, very quickly, with 3.5 minutes left to go in the game. It's 10-6 Baltimore. And Banks, what the speed by Gabe Northern. Exposure, fumble. Sam Rodgers picks it up, and the defense has bailed the offense out. Could the Bills capitalize? 4th and 15. Doug Flutie. And watch what happens here. The Ravens had pressure, although this time not so much at the outset. They had pressure on him all day long. Ravens are a good defensive team now, but Flutie on 4th and 15 gets 16 yards, Tom.
And Flutie has such a great mentality when it comes to not worrying about what he's done in the past. He goes back here knowing he needs a first down. He looks at every progression he has on the football field, takes off, knows exactly where the first down marker is, and look at the effort right there as he dives for the 3 yards past the first down.
Under 2 minutes to go on second down. Now remember, they need a touchdown. Flutie avoids the rush of Keith Washington. He hits Andre Reed for 5 yards. That makes it 3rd and 5 from the 17. This is the straight drop back. Flutie to Reed. 12 yards down to the 5. First down. $1:44 to go. 1st and goal for Buffalo. Flutie. Now, again, the pressure's going to come after a while. He rolls right, whoop, avoids one man, and hits the big guy, Jonathan Linton. Touchdown. And the Bills, who struggled offensively all game long, as did the Ravens. The Bills win at 13-10 to snap their 2-game losing streak. The Ravens have now lost 3 in a row. 249 in yardage for Buffalo, 200 for Baltimore. And it was a rough game statistically for Flutie, but at the end, he gets it.
And that's the amazing thing. He has that rough afternoon statistically, but it doesn't matter. Somewhere during the game, his team expects him to make a play, and usually he does.
So the Bills.
When it comes to traditional...
Buffalo Bills, their 3rd straight road game into the nation's capital with the Redskins of Norv Turner averaging 35 points a game, and in the 2nd and 3rd quarters, they're almost automatic. Buffalo trailed early 7-0, now it's 7-3, but Antoine Smith the draw. 3rd and 3, it's Doug Flutie making something happen. There's John Fina with a block out front, 12 yards and a first down. 2 plays later, Jonathan Linton making his presence felt in the backfield, Tom. 11 yards for him, and when you can run like that, as they did against Washington, Flutie, 8-yard touchdown to one of the draft picks this year, Bobby Collins from
North Alabama.
Very good. The Lions. And the Bills take a 10-7 lead. You know what? Wade's sweater, it's going to work today. I just have that feeling. 10-10. Next series, Flutie, scramble. Dana Stubblefield, get out. Big Daddy, get out. Well, that's Stubblefield there, but you get the picture.
It's the 2 of them.
In the middle and the outside, they just could not stop the run. Antoine Smith set the touchdown. Meanwhile, Flutie to pass. No, he's not. He's going to scramble for 14 yards. Kennard Lang can't catch him down to the Redskins' 10. Which sets up Antoine Smith getting into the act. Remember that 2nd and 3rd quarter stat we showed you? 28-3 Buffalo over that span in this game. And Tommy, the Bills just manhandled Norv and Mike Nolan's defense.
Well, this is what's been happening to the Washington Redskins right up the middle of the football field. Right there is Jonathan Linton, 13 yards, and it looks like it takes the entire Redskin defense to bring him down.
And then when things go this way, I mean, even Brad Johnson had to shrug at the end of this. Watch this play closely. Trying to make something happen down by 17 minutes. It's the end of the game. Off the back of Michael Westbrook to Kurt Schultz. He knows nothing. He has something. It's an interception, and the Bills go on to beat the Redskins 34-17. And again, they win the last 2 of this 3-game road trip to up their mark to 6-3. And Tom, this is a ball club that ran for 204 yards. Have trouble with your offense? Play Washington.
Well, 49 carries, 204 yards. It translates into 41-19 in terms of time of possession for the Bills.
Washington must have thought they were Dallas because they beat everybody except Dallas this year, but now the Skins. Elsewhere in the AFC East, the Buffalo Bills came into the game at 6-3, which is good, except that in the tough AFC East, that's only good enough for 4th place. It was the 3rd best record if they were in the NFC going in. The Miami Dolphins had not given up a touchdown in 14 quarters. Buffalo knew if they have their sights set on winning the division, A loss in this spot to Miami would pretty much relegate them to wild card contention. But on this day in Orchard Park, New York, it was a reminder that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Hey, Phillips knows it. We cranked back and fired that one, didn't we? The Backstreet Boys sang the national anthem. Ted Washington from Louisville, 301 pounds.
Doing the robot.
Pure rhythm. Damon Heward, 3-0 as a starter, picked off by number 1 pick, Antoine Winfield. Takes it back to the 22. Miami's defense holds to a field goal, 3-0. Tom, Sam Gash made the Pro Bowl last year at the fullback.
Watch him block here. First one on Sean Wooden. He goes in. He is reckless. He is putting his hat on the person that he's trying to get there. It was a linebacker here at the corner, Patrick 13. And again, look at him stick his hat in there and look at Antoine following in there. 25-yard gain sets up a Steve Christie field goal. Lightning strike it again for a 6-0 Bills lead. Now it's 9-0 Bills. Enough with these field goals. Doug Flutie has to help the tight end. Now Jay Reamersma with Moles able to go real deep. Reamersma is a medium threat. 33 yards. 2 plays later, Jonathan Linton. 16-0 Buffalo. Later in the second quarter, Cecil Collins fractures left fibula. Unfortunate for the rookie. He's gone. Oh, he's got to be gone for the year. Bruce Smith, and only 2 sacks coming in. He had 2 on the day. Never sacked Damon Heward before, obviously. Had another one of the lead. Dolphins punt. 3rd and 1, next possession, Buffalo. Play action. Eric Bowles open. Oh, and a great play call for 52 yards. 23-3, the Bills lead it looking Wade. Now, he said he'd wear some navy blue. Oh, Wade's got the sweater. It's forgiven. Sweater and navy blue. Yeah, and look at Sam Madison in the corner. This is 3rd down and 1. He gets stuck looking inside, and now he realizes the pass a little bit too late.
Now, this sums up the defense. You know they want a safety here, Tom. Miami trying to make something up. Oh, J.J. Johnson barely gets out of the end zone. 2nd down. Look at Bruce. Up. He can't get it. Conrad stuffed by number 20, Henry Jones. 3rd and 8 from the 3. Ooh, we smell a safety. They smell a safety. Oh, he just gets rid of it. Dan Marino. Well, with that sort of game, Miami is not done well against the Buffalo Bills as the Bills beat him 23-3. Although Jimmy is 5-4 against them since he came to be the Dolphins coach, but since '87, when the Bills have gotten good, the Bills are now 21-9, and the only 2 losses this year for Miami are at the hands of the Buffalo Bills. Afterwards, Jimmy Johnson not thrilled.
Had a lot of things going on, talking about how good we were and quarterback controversies and everything in the world, except talking about our opponent, an opponent that had beat us pretty good before.
It felt to me like a day off. I was just kind of dispersing the ball a little bit and just getting in and out of the huddle.
They beat the hell out of us.
Well, as you look at more numbers, the numbers show it all. Basically, what you need to know is that Miami got 101 yards on the day, and Buffalo had 334. Miami had 6 first downs of the day. I was in Buffalo this week. They just felt very confident. It was their first home game in a month, and they felt that their defense stacked up with Miami.
Well, and I think the other number that we need to know is that 48 carries for 177 yards rushing. A lot of people didn't think that the Buffalo Bills would be able to run the football. So I give Wade Phillips credit for not only running, but running that ball with commitment. And a lot of that due to the fact of what we saw in that highlight package. Sam Gash, what a great job from the fullback position.
And now, toughest division by far, the AFC's Buffalo and the Jets. Big winners last week on the Jets for the 2nd straight week, going with Ray Lucas. Vinny Testaverde trying to help him. Lucas Monday night won for the first time as a starter since his Rutgers days. But look at him avoid the pressure with Bruce Smith wrapped around him and dump it to Keyshawn Johnson. 18-yard pickup. Same drive, 2nd quarter now. Lucas buying time, and he can do this, Tom. And he's trying to make something happen.
Well, we talk about pocket presence and a guy making positive plays, and that's what Bill Parcells loves about it.
7-0 Jets. The Natalie-clad Bill Belichick's defense. 2nd quarter with 10 minutes to go, and they register a huge play. Doug Flutie, first in trouble by Ray Mickens off the corner blitz. Then it's a fumble. Eric Obagu from
Irvington, New York.
falls on it, and it's 14-0, the Jets. And then Flutie makes a miscue at the other end late in the second half of 2nd quarter. picked off by Victor Green.
Well, he wanted the tight end, Bobby Collins, to come back to him. You see him motion right there. That is exactly what you said, miscommunication between receiver and quarterback.
And then Keyshawn Johnson let him throw the damn ball. It's incomplete to Wayne Corbett, but he really winged it. 14-0. Now it's 17-0 third quarter. Finally, Buffalo making something happen. Doug Flutie, whirly birds. Look at the jump pass. Like a shortstop from in the hole to Peerless Price. First NFL touchdown, 17-7. Under 7 to go. Jets on 4th and 1, and Curtis, my favorite, Martin, is stopped by the Bills. Bill likes to gamble on 4th down. Now it's the Bills gambling on 4th and 2, and look at the play Flutie makes and runs upfield for 20 yards. Then he tries to make some more happen. Whoop! That's enough. And the ball is booted out of bounds. It goes out at the 22. 4 minutes later, 1st and goal. Flutie, what happened? Jason Wiltz has it for the Jets in one of the most bizarre. Look at doink, doink off the back of John Fina, doink into the hands of Wiltz.
Sometimes things just go your way.
And so the Jets make the big plays near the goal line, both on defense and on offense. The Bills could not capitalize on their huge win over Miami last week, so they fall to 7-4. And maybe, although the division is so tough, maybe, just maybe, the Jets, at least in their minds, feel we're more than spoilers. We're alive at 4-6. Brian Cox says, hey, this one felt good.
Basically.
No ground for a stumble, and both the Patriots and the Bills lost last week, which gave them each 4 losses. A loss by either team today would give them 5 losses, forget the division, and maybe forget the playoffs. If you've watched this show for 13 years, we're going to drum it into your head one more time. A reminder today that no one circles the wagons. Look at that. Like the Buffalo Bills. Look at our own Connor. That's a good one. Peter Noon in the director's chair inventing a wagon. Bruce Smith, pressure up the middle. Drew Bledsoe was done well against Buffalo, sacked by Sam Rogers and Gabe Northern. Terry Glenn, speeding ticket, late to practice during the week, benched the first quarter by Pete Carroll, wouldn't play till the second quarter. Meanwhile, Bledsoe into the wind in the second quarter. It's underthrown and picked off by Ken Urban. 9th pick against Bledsoe last 3 games. Late in the second, Bills still steamrolling Bledsoe. He avoids Rodgers. You can't avoid Mount Washington. From
Louisville. 2
plays later, 4-man rush. Time? No. Phil Hansen makes the sack. 4 first-half sacks for the Bills. 1:11 left in the half. Doug Flutie. Eric Moulds, wide open, 54 yards, 10-0 Bills. What happened to Steve Israel? Was he getting ready for Hanukkah?
Well, you take a look at Israel up and bump and run. He just tries to get on the side of Moulds here and just for some reason just falls down, leaves Moulds wide open for a touchdown.
Now, Sam Gash, the former Patriot, there's nothing he would like more than to stick it to his ex-team. Look at Andy Katzenmoyer, looks more like Mousenmoyer. Touchdown, Sam Gash, 31 yards.
Hard tackle for Katzenmoyer to miss. You see he's got his head out in front. He almost overran the play, then ended up grabbing at Gash on his way down the sideline.
Later in the third, the Patriots in the red zone, but Kevin Falk, oh, he coughs it up. Sam Rogers falls on it for Buffalo, so New England had a chance to get back in the game, but they blow the opportunity. Then it's young Marcellus Wiley from
Columbia.
The Army Leaguer steps in. 6th sack of the game for Buffalo. Pete Carroll's Patriots still have that Parcells hangover, and they lose it by the count of 17-7. New England now at 6-5 is frankly a team that is spinning out of control and maybe spinning out of the playoffs.
Well, it's very difficult to figure out where the Patriots lost this game. I thought they did a
The Giants and the Bills linked by history of Super Bowl 25. Thurman Thomas certainly remembers it. He was hurt on the first play from the scrimmage this year. Thermal is back. The screen from Doug Flutie. Tom, we remember this well. 23 yards.
And Thurman Thomas, great at picking his way through the defense, and he brings fresh legs to this team in December.
Terry Collins looked like Y.A. Tittle last week to Ike Hilliard. The ball is loose, but it's ruled down by contact in the second quarter. Same drive on 3rd and 10. Collins to well-dressed Amani Toomer, 14 yards, and the Giants go up 13-10. I mean, Collins and Toomer is Tittle the Schaffner. Giants up 16-10 on 3rd and 9 in the 4th quarter. Collins batted in the air, and by Sean Price, Marcellus Wiley from
Columbia.
From the Bumbling Stone.